I've been abroad for 6 months. Someone in the company really has no eyes. They actually sat in that passenger seat. I can do without a disobedient man. But anyone who dares to seduce my man must be crushed to death. President Gu. 7 people from President Li's side have arrived. But there's one more who isn't on the list. Who? The one from the Fu family. I gave a cold laugh and didn't respond. This was expected. President Li, it won't do if you don't eat again today. Who is this? Arriving so late without even a greeting. President Li, our company's rules are far too lax. Even though you're a director, basic politeness is still required, isn't it? It's all because President Li spoils them, making everyone so uncomfortable during a team dinner. Miss Liu, this is Gu Qinghan. President Gu is President Li's fiancé. She's also the actual person in power of the group. A fiancé? Then she should have come earlier, shouldn't she? Everyone has been waiting for you for a long time. Li Zifeng, your intern here is quite interesting. She's immature. Don't lower yourself to her level. Since when? Have I ever lowered myself to the level of someone immature? Go back and scrap that car of yours. Replace it. I won't use a car where someone else has sat in the passenger seat. I don't want it anymore. And as for this Miss Liu, process her resignation before tomorrow. She is blacklisted from the industry, never to be hired again. What right do you have? Who do you think you are? Based on the fact that my name is Gu Qinghan, you'd better think carefully. Why are you where you are today? Gu Qinghan, can't you not be so ruthless? Ruthless? It seems you still don't know me well enough. What are you doing sitting here alone? Qinghan, you went too far with what happened tonight. Lu Ruyan is just an intern. A 22-year-old girl who doesn't know any better. Was that really necessary? She's immature. Are you also being immature? I'm very clear on the situation. You're just too controlling. An intern just took a ride in my car. Why such a huge reaction? What will people outside think? Do you think I care what people outside think? There are many things at the company where I need to take people along. What's wrong with giving her a lift? Our villa area consists of independent plots of land. Doesn't every family nearby know us? Li Zifeng, what kind of way were you going? While I handle the personnel issues tomorrow. Can you please not be so heartless? She just graduated. I won't say it twice. If you feel so bad for her, you can go comfort her right now. But once you walk out that door, don't bother coming back. He wasn't stupid enough to defy me directly. President Gu, Lu Ruyan's paperwork is finished. President Li signed it himself. However, she left a message when she departed. She said, Gu Qinghan will regret this sooner or later. I'll be waiting. I've heard that kind of talk too many times. Not a single person who said it has ever made me regret anything. The car is replaced and the person is gone. Is this enough? That depends on your behavior, but in less than a month, I noticed something was wrong. Li Zifeng has been too quiet lately. So quiet that it didn't seem like him. Until I stumbled upon an unfamiliar supplier. This company's name. What's their background? President Gu. I'll check the registered legal representative's information for this company. It's a bit strange. President Gu. President Li has been getting very close to a certain company lately. The project isn't that important, but he goes there at least twice a week. And that's not even counting video conferences. In President Li's private call logs, this company's frequency of appearance ranks number 1. Continue. Is there anything else? I found out that after Lu Ruyan left, she joined this very company. Her position is assistant to the business director, an intern who was permanently blacklisted, has suddenly become a director's assistant. How many collaborative projects do we currently have with that company? 3. 2 are still in the performance period. 1 was just signed. Terminate all of them. All of them? President Gu. For 1 project, the advance payment has already been made. Forget the advance payment. The breach of contract clauses are in our favor. Have the legal department issue a letter today. Take all the suppliers who have a cooperative relationship with this company, and pull out the full list. Understood. Anything else? You personally make the calls. All companies in the industry that have dealings with us must immediately cut off their cooperation with him. President Gu, if this move is too large. This little move is nothing. When I make someone disappear, it's not for them to just pop back up under a different mask. Whoever built that bridge for her must tear it down for me immediately. If they can't tear it down, I'll sell the bridge and the people together. I understand. Don't panic yet. I'll handle it. You did this? Yes. Do you have any idea how that project also affects us? Li Zifeng, I told you to fire that person. I told you to scrap the car. You did it. But you turned around and arranged a new place for her. And you used the company's business as a front. Do you think I'm stupid? You can think I'm jealous. You can think I'm too controlling. You can think I'm heartless. But you cannot treat me like a fool. This is the last time I'm reminding you. Stop the petty tricks. Gu Qinghan. Can't you just leave others a way to survive? Who are these others you speak of? Li Zifeng, if you speak up for her one more time, it won't be this simple next time. President Gu, old Mr. Li is furious at the Li residence. He wants to ground Li Zifeng, to make him reflect on his actions. Understood. Continue the meeting. The news reached old Mr. Li's ears even faster than I expected. Meeting adjourned. President Li stormed out and slammed the door. Mrs. Li tried to stop him but failed. However, on Mrs. Li's side, she personally issued an industry blacklist order from the Li family. She fired Lu Ruyan directly. This time the Li family acted directly. Their methods were even harsher than ours. I'm not worried about the Li family's attitude at all. I'm worried about Li Zifeng. Gu Qinghan. Did you go and tattle to my father? I wouldn't do that. I can't even be bothered to look at him. Then how did he find out? My father wants to ground me. You think this is very satisfying, don't you? I think you deserve it. Gu Qinghan, what exactly do you want? Was it really necessary? You got her fired. And had every industry blacklist her. Now even my mother is coming out to help you. She's just a 22-year-old girl. Why are you so intolerant? Intolerant, Li Zifeng? The Li family's annual revenue is less than 1/4's profit for my group. Do you really think I, Gu Qinghan, need to be intolerant of an intern? You think it's because of jealousy? I am giving you your final bit of dignity. How did you get the position you're sitting in? You know better than anyone. If you dare to throw away this dignity, I will dare to flip the entire table. All you do is threaten me. I'm not threatening you. I'm reminding you. Don't lose sight of the reality. Where are you going? None of your business. Then I sent Li Zifeng a final message. Li Zifeng, my patience has run out. Li Zifeng and Lu Rian appeared at the evening banquet. They no longer had any intention of hiding. Since that's the case, then don't blame me. Miss Gu, the old master is taking a nap. Tell him to answer the phone. Qinghan. Uncle Li. I'm officially notifying you. My engagement to Li Zifeng ends here. Don't be impulsive. Tell me what Zifeng did. I'm not being impulsive. I've given him many chances. His actions today can be seen as a declaration of his attitude. I think we have nothing left to talk about. Uncle Li. I've said everything that needs to be said. As for what follows, I will come in person to discuss it. Prepare the materials for me. At 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will be bringing people to the Li residence. President Gu, should I notify the legal department? No need, just bring bodyguards. Additionally, notify the PR department to stand by. The photos of Li Zifeng from tonight will spread. I don't need them to suppress the comments. I'll issue a statement once I'm done talking. Understood. Miss Gu, I heard you're breaking the engagement. But Li Zifeng told me that it's impossible for him to let go in this lifetime. Of course, whether he lets go or not is your business. I just felt you should hear those words. Bring a few more bodyguards. Miss Gu, the old master is waiting for you in the living room. Qinghan, sit. No need, I'll just stand and speak. I've only come to take back the engagement contract and dissolve all relations with Li Zifeng. Qinghan, you and Zifeng have been together for 3 years. Is there anything that can't be resolved by sitting down and talking? Every couple has their ups and downs. Mrs. Li. We aren't married yet. It's exactly because you're not married yet. You're young. Making some mistakes is normal. Zifeng definitely did wrong this time. But you have to give him a chance to change. I've already given him his chances. More than once. Qinghan, I know Zifeng failed you. But the relationship between our two families is at stake. There are so many things tied between us. You need to look at the big picture. Don't let one immature little girl ruin the entire situation. Uncle Li. Over these 3 years, the things I've done for the Li family are all recorded very clearly here. One look and you'll know whether this relationship was important to me or not. What is the big picture? If this is what you call the big picture, then since I was the one who gave it, I can also take it back. Gu Qinghan, you want to break the engagement? Who do you think you are? Our engagement can't be broken just like that. I am Gu Qinghan. If I say it's over, it's over. Brother Zifeng. Don't be angry, she might just be acting on impulse. Miss Gu. Actually, I really didn't want to ruin your relationship. You've misunderstood. President Li and I are just ordinary friends. Who gave you permission to speak? Mom. Gu Qinghan is the one being too much here. Blacklisting a girl who just graduated. Chasing her down to finish her off. Is this what a normal person does? So you brought her here to show me how much you protect her? I brought her here for you to apologize to her face. You ungrateful son. Kneel down and apologize. Brother Zifeng, don't be angry. This bitch thinks way too highly of herself. Ah. What are you doing? Gu Qinghan, you have a part in this too. Li Zifeng. From this moment on, you are no longer my fiancé. And you are nothing. Qinghan, calm down. Our Li family will give you an explanation for this. What explanation? Kneel. I told you to kneel. Qinghan, I know Zifeng is a disappointment. But you've been with him for 3 years. I've always treated you like my own daughter. Mrs. Li. Your way of treating me like a daughter was letting your son bring another woman to a low-class evening banquet. The cooperation between the Gu and Li families remains. The relationship remains. I don't want to make things too ugly. These are all the resources my side has injected over the past 3 years. My lawyer will issue a formal letter within 3 days. How all projects and capital flows should be settled is stated clearly in black and white. Qinghan, will you really not reconsider? I will not. What right do you have to hit me? Who do you think you are? Gu Qinghan, don't you just have money? Is having money that great? Drag her out. Ah. Notify all department directors. We will have an all-management meeting at 2 p.m. The theme of the meeting is an internal group cleanup. All projects and personnel related to the Li family are to be re-evaluated. President Gu. I'm afraid the Li family's reaction, their reaction, is their business. Also, have the PR department draft a statement with only one point of content. The marriage alliance agreement between the Gu group and the Li family has been officially terminated. From now on, both parties are independent commercial entities. All cooperation will be re-examined based on commercial terms. Shall we send it today? Send it. That phrase again. Exactly the same as Lu Ruyan's. I wonder who copied whom. The word regret is not in my dictionary. The things I hold in my hand are more than enough, so much so that I never need to look back. Some people should think carefully about what they have left after losing me. The afternoon the statement was released, the group was instantly in an uproar. The management meeting lasted for 4 hours. I went through every project tied to the Li family, item by item. What needed to be withdrawn was withdrawn. What needed to be replaced was replaced. There were 2 department directors, who were people Li Zifeng had planted, I didn't give them another chance. I had HR bring in the termination letters on the spot. When they signed, their faces were incredibly ugly, but they didn't dare say another word, because in this building, I have the final say. 3 days later, the Lee family started finding intermediaries to send messages. The old master's intention was still to reconcile. Mrs. Lee called 3 times, but I didn't answer. President Gu, take a look at this. I'm just an ordinary girl who just graduated. Because I performed well during my internship at President Lee's company. I was arranged to go on a business trip with the project team. But after Miss Gu returned to the country, she had the company fire me without asking a single question. She even said she would blacklist me from the whole industry. I can't find a job. Ha ha ha. I finally found a company willing to take me in. But she went and pressured them too, forcing that company to fire me as well. I know I shouldn't have gotten too close to President Lee. But I really didn't do anything that crossed the line. In front of everyone in the Lee family, Miss Gu slapped me across the face. She made me bleed, but I didn't dare say a word. I don't understand what I did wrong. The comments under the video have already exploded. This girl is so pitiful. Is this capitalistic bullying? The arrogance of these elites is terrifying. Is this how rich people behave? Capitalism feasting on the blood and tears of ordinary people. Drawing blood with a slap. Isn't that intentional assault? Support Sister Lu in calling the police. I scrolled through several more comments. The share count has already surpassed 100,000. Some are digging into my family background. Some are making up inside stories about Li Zifeng and me. One person even wrote a full-length exposé, giving me a title like The History of the Mad Jealous Heiress. Have the promotion costs for these influencers been checked? Checked. 4 influencers received promotion orders on the same day. The payer is the same PR company. The legal representative of that PR company is Lu Ruyan's university roommate. Fine. President Gu, how should we handle this? No rush. Let her dance a little longer. She thinks she's a somebody. So give her a big enough stage. But as for the public opinion, this is the extent of her ability. Wait until she's done making a scene. That night, I had someone take screenshots of all the relevant videos and posts, and save them. The next day, several more influencers popped up with similar content. The talking points were almost identical: capitalist bullying, abuse of power, a jealous madwoman. By the 3rd day, the topic hit #1 on the hot search list. The head of the PR department practically ran into my office. President Gu, if we don't respond now. I think we can respond now. Are you guys ready? Ready. Post it. The group's official statement was issued at exactly 8 p.m. It was more concise than any commercial announcement. There were only 3 paragraphs in total. First paragraph: the engagement of the heir to the Gu group, Ms. Gu Qinghan, was established by the elders of both families based on commercial cooperation. During the term of the engagement, the Gu group has to companies related to the Li family, injected resources cumulatively. The total valuation reached 470 million yuan. Second paragraph: during the engagement, Mr. Li Zifeng and his companies, former intern Ms. Lu Ruyan, had inappropriate dealings. The dissolution of the engagement was a case of Gu Qinghan, Ms. Gu Qinghan making a unilateral proposal. The Li family has acknowledged this, without objection. Third paragraph: regarding the false statements that have recently appeared online, and the malicious hype, the Gu Group's legal department has completed evidence preservation. We will pursue the legal responsibility of the relevant bloggers, and the PR company behind them according to the law. For the first half hour after the statement was posted, the comment section was still mostly insults. But after a few hours, the tide began to turn. Someone dug up the detailed events and the Li family's history. All of it was unearthed. Someone found Lu Ruyan's deleted, but archived social media posts. She and Li Zifeng were acting intimately, completely within the time frame of the engagement. Someone else exposed the PR companies' payment records for the 6 bloggers on the same day. The payment records. So she really is that other woman, isn't she? 470 million yuan. Sisters, look at this. Gu Qinghan supported the entire Li family for 3 years. To be treated like this. If it were me, I wouldn't have stopped at one slap. Damn, goddess, give me 100 million and if you're in a good mood, or a bad mood, you can slap me anytime you want. That poor me video looked fake from the start. There was a bottle of La Mer on the desk in that rented room. Did you guys see that? The promotion fees were tracked. The payment time was 2 days before Lu Ruyan even left the Li family. This means that before she was even hit, she had already contacted the bloggers, preparing to hype it up. Vice President, the netizens have started to side with us. What about those bloggers? Legal letters have already been sent. 2 of them immediately deleted all their videos and issued apology statements. 3 are still holding out. The last one just deleted their account and ran. Trace them. Even if they deleted it, trace them. Have the legal team follow through to the end. Civil compensation plus reputational infringement. Don't let a single one off. What about Lu Ruyan herself? All her social media accounts were raided by netizens. The comment sections have fallen. Someone dug up her school, her hometown address, and her ID number. President Gu, she's been doxxed. At 10:30, an unknown number called in. Qinghan. Enough. Let her go. She's already deleted everything. I promise you won't show up ever again. I'll do whatever you want. But don't pursue this any further. Li Zifeng, you're telling me to let her go now? She's just immature. From the very first day, you've said she's immature. How can an immature person do so many things that even clever people wouldn't think of? Li Zifeng. Are you just too stupid? What exactly do you want? What do I want? I've already done what I set out to do. But what about the things online? That was the netizens' own doing. How do you expect me to control everyone on the internet? Li Zifeng, I gave you a chance. When I hadn't completely cut you off yet. Why didn't you know how to show some restraint? Do you have any idea what she's going through right now? She can't even leave the house. Her phone is ringing off the hook. Even her parents are being harassed. When she posted that pity-seeking video, did she ever think about what people would say about me and my family? Worry about yourself before you worry about her. Did you get your father's call? Let's set a time for tomorrow. I want to see Elder Mr. Li. The last time I saw Elder Mr. Li was in his study. I had been to that study many times. There was no tea served today. Only a folder of documents lay on the desk. It was the settlement agreement I had my lawyer draft. Qinghan, I've reviewed this agreement. Is there a problem? No, there's no problem. You've always been meticulous in everything you do. Then sign it. Where is Zifeng? The old master held a family meeting this morning. We're well aware of the Li family's current situation. Zifeng has been disowned. All his shares have been reclaimed. The assets under his name have been frozen. For all Li family business and social events. He will no longer be invited. Wait, so he's been kicked out? Where is he? He's gone. He packed a suitcase this morning and left. He didn't say where he was going. Qinghan, the Li family has failed you. Uncle Li, you were always good to me. And you've been kind as well. But your son is a different story. President Gu, we have news regarding Lu Ruyan. She packed up overnight and returned to her hometown. A place called Qingshui Town. Her parents helped her delete all her social media accounts. She gave up her rental in the city. I heard she's helping out at a small supermarket in the town. She stopped causing trouble. Her friend from the PR company was also tracked down by the legal team. They paid 150,000 yuan in a settlement fee, and posted an apology statement on social media. Lu Rian herself probably won't cause any more trouble. What about Li Zifeng? Word is he's asking friends for a place to stay. The house and cars in his name were all owned by the Li family. They've all been reclaimed by the family now. This morning, he tried contacting 3 headhunting firms to find a job. Everyone in the industry knows about him now. No company dares to hire him for the time being. President Gu, the PR department says the trending topic has died down. Online discussions have mostly subsided. Do we need to wrap things up? No need. Everything that needed to be handled has been handled. President Gu, I'm not sure if I should say this. Speak. Are you okay? Do you think I wouldn't be? Li Zifeng posted a message on social media. The gist was admitting his mistakes, apologizing to you, and asking the public to stop paying attention. A final effort to make a graceful exit. But it was posted at 1:17 p.m. I'm guessing that at that time, he had probably just been rejected by the last headhunting firm. President Gu, there's a bid review for a new project at 3 p.m. Do you want to review the materials in advance? By the way, President Gu, the front desk just received a bouquet of flowers. There's no name on it, but there's a note written on the card. What does it say? I'm sorry. Throw it away.